Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel for another video. For today's little vlog, I figured we could do a little home vlog, a day in my life. This is gonna be like a true at-home vlog. I don't plan on going anywhere today. If I do, I think I might run over to CVS because I'm gonna have taco salad for dinner tonight and I really want some sort of like chips or like tortilla chips or Doritos with it. But it's currently 11:51 a.m. I've just been here replying to some emails. I had quite a few to get through. I feel like since like with the new year, it's been kind of like a weird transition from like just like new content, trying to like plan things out and like, you know, just doing all the content creator like back end work of stuff and reading over like contracts. It's always like the most stressful thing, reading over contracts. Like it's just not something I love to do, but it has to be done at the end of the day. But anywho, this morning I woke up pretty early, around like 7. Matthew gets home typically from work around like 6:30 or 7 a.m. and he came home with breakfast. So he went to this new like Mexican restaurant. It's not new, it's just new to us. It's this Mexican restaurant by his job and I love me some huevos rancheros. And I was like planning to have oatmeal with some strawberries and bananas and chia seeds. No, he shows up with huevos rancheros and tacos. It was really good, mind you, so I'm not complaining, but it's like not what I had envisioned for my morning breakfast to be. I didn't vlog any of it because I was like half asleep and I just like went straight to eating, but it was so spicy. If you eat huevos rancheros and if you've ever like made ranchera salsa, it's typically like not a spicy like sauce. It's typically more like tomatoey and like oniony, like more like savory than hot. This one was so hot, like so uncontrollably hot. But we had breakfast. It was really good, mind you, but so spicy. And I love some spice, but it was a little spicy. But after that, I just made my coffee. I'm literally still drinking it. You guys, I've been using my Yeti for the past couple of days because we put Christmas away on New Year's Eve, and when we moved into this apartment, we got rid of so much stuff and like all of our glasses. I really wanted to like minimalize like the cups that I had. So I got rid of all my cups and I had like the dupe Anthropology ones for Halloween. So when we moved here, I had those. And then once Halloween was over, I packed those away and then we went to Anthropology and I got the Christmas ones. I don't have any drinking glasses, so I just been using my Yeti. And you guys, drinking my like iced latte out of my Yeti has been so good. It doesn't get watered down. It's like so cold and it's like still so perfect. There's like only a little bit left, but hardly none. But I don't know why I stopped using these. As far as like the Yetis, yeah, I'm going back to these. But for my actual like water cup, Stanley. So anywho, that was a weird little side note, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hello. After I made my coffee, I just sat on the couch and started reading a couple chapters of Icebreaker. I am like more than halfway done with it, and you guys, it is actually so good. She's a spicy book, so be warned if you want to read it. There's lots of spice, but the storyline is so cute. And I read Wreck the Halls for like Christmas. This book is like 100 times better. One of the only reasons why I liked Wreck the Halls so much was because the characters were in their 30s, like they were my age. And I feel like it's hard for me to relate to like a lot of these books because they are like about 21-year-olds and like 24-year-olds. Like a lot of Colleen Hoover books are like, the ones I've read I should say, are about like people in their 20s. And so it's like fun to like picture myself like when I was like 20, 21, 23, 24 in the books, you know, like, oh, how would I have been, you know? I just can't relate to it like as of this moment now because I'm literally like a stay-at-home wife. I do content and I am married. But besides that, it's really good. I actually really like the storyline. It like caught me instantly and I cannot put the book down. Like I'm at the part and I've been waiting to get to this part because I just like knew it was coming. So I'm excited to finish reading it. I'm hoping I'll finish the book tonight. But after reading Wreck the Halls, I was just like so like kind of like in a reading slump because I feel like I forced myself to read Wreck the Halls because I so badly wanted to read a Christmas book. And I ended up buying the Xmas something like that, and you guys, I didn't even finish it. I read like 3 chapters and I was like, I'm done. This is just like not for me. But I also think since I'm actually like still kind of a new-ish reader, I do not like books that are told in third person. They have to be like the person's point of view, and I like that this book that I'm reading, Icebreaker, is told like one chapter is like the girl's point of view and the other chapter is like the guy's point of view. I like when books are like that. Cause yeah, that's another little side note. But I just am going to put my laptop away for a little bit. I've kind of have a little bit of a headache. Well, actually, I've had a headache for the past think today's day 4. It's not that bad, but I can still feel it in the back of my head. It's these darn allergies, you guys. Like, Austin has crazy allergies, so I'm just like trying to be prepared and take my allergy pills. Also, we might get like a crazy freeze. Well, not might, we are gonna get a crazy freeze the weekend. And if anybody remembers the ice storm that we had in 2021, I am a little bit traumatized. I think tomorrow, which I probably will vlog over on TikTok, I might vlog it on for YouTube actually, we'll see. I might go like do prepping and restocking for that. Not going crazy, just like trying to be prepared, because since Matthew works overnight, he's asleep during the day, so he can't go do it. So I want to make sure that we have enough water and enough like things for our pantry, just in case like power were to go out, because in 2021 it did, and it was like a very traumatizing experience. Like, it was insane. It was so cold. And I mean, I don't think it's gonna snow this year, but I don't know if there's gonna be like blackouts or what. Obviously now we're in Austin, so I don't know how it's going to be here. In San Antonio, it's bad. And in 2021 we were actually on, like, we lived in the medical center, so we were like a mile away from medical center. So we were on like the hospital grid. We still lost power. So I will say we lost power. Like, we had power for one whole day when everybody didn't, and then we lost power for 2 days. So it's just like crazy, and I'm a little bit nervous because here we don't have like family that we can go to if like shit were to hit the fan. In San Antonio, we obviously went to my aunt's house and it was like so nice. But yeah, so that's the situation as of now. I'm gonna put my laptop away, probably go sit on the couch and read or watch a couple YouTube videos, because I feel like I haven't had much opportunity to like sit down and watch some videos. It's a bit later. I have started dinner. It's gonna take about 4 hours, so I started it kind of early. It is 3:24 right now. I got distracted. If not, I would have showed you guys, but I am making like a taco salad for dinner with like shredded chicken. And basically all I do is I get my chicken breast and a can of Rotel, put a little bit of like tomato bouillon and chicken bouillon and some garlic, and I just like let it cook on high for 4 hours. If I did it like earlier in the day, I would have done low for 6 hours, I think it is, but I just did high for 4. It will be like nice and juicy. I know the word moist is, you know, a weird word, but it's gonna be like moist and flavorful. I love putting Rotel in it. Sometimes I'll make like my own Rotel, but today I just had Rotel on hand. Just threw a can in and it'll be good in a few hours. To go along with the taco salad, I also have the romaine lettuce, shredded cheese, corn, black beans, probably tomatoes, and did I say sour cream? Mexican rice. I'll show you guys how I make that. It's like super easy. I feel like I finally have perfected like my perfect batch of like Mexican rice. It's taking me so long to get like the perfect like taste I like and consistency, so we'll make that together. I also mentioned earlier that I didn't have any chips and I really wanted Doritos. I never ever eat my like taco salad with Doritos. I always just have like plain tortilla chips, but I'm just like wanting Doritos for some reason. And Matthew's awake, so he actually went to CVS for me, because there's a CVS near us, to get some Doritos, so that'll be good.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Gas Station Snacks. On today's episode, we got regular Doritos. Not my favorite. I'm more of a spicy Dorito guy, but you know, this is what my wife wants, so I guess. She wanted chocolate. That's all she said. She didn't say specifically what she wanted, which, fellas, I'm sure you all can understand. So I'm over there walking down the aisle up and down for like over 10 minutes, like what to get her. So what do guys do? I'll show you what we do. Come in a little closer. You got 3 different kinds. Because you don't know what she wants. So peanut M&Ms, classic. Twix, if she's feeling a little frisky with a little, you know, caramel, something. And then these. If you don't know about these, and you get these. These are dope and delicious. So there you go. And this stuff is for me. It's not for you.
I didn't get a drink.
You want a Red Bull? Because that's all I got is 2 Red Bulls.
You didn't buy me a drink?
No. Unless you think you want a Red Bull, then I got you a drink. Do you want it or not?
No.
And that concludes this episode of Gas Station Snacks. See you next time.
So we have about an hour and 19 minutes left. This is how the chicken is looking. I'm actually gonna see if we can kind of shred it up a little bit. Oh, we're getting foggy. Chicken is nice and shredded. It literally shredded so easy. Just like really pushed it down with my tongs. It looks pretty done, to be honest. I have an hour left, so I'm just gonna let it just do its thing, still cook for the hour, and let it get all nice with these juices. Does that make sense? Get it with these juices. You guys know what I mean. But let's start the rice next. Since I have an hour, I want to like prep everything, have everything ready, because once this is done, I want to eat. I'm so hungry. The rice is done, and the trick that I learned that helps you get like the fluffiest rice is once it's done, turn off the heat and move it to a different burner and let it rest for about 10 minutes, and it's gonna be so fluffy. The rice is done. Let me show you guys how perfect it is. Then you can just like fluff it up with a fork, and it's so good and so easy. I am fresh out of the shower. I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare, but I figured we could chat for a little bit. My hair is wet and also my poppy robe. So cozy. Like, oh, let me not flash y'all, but I am obsessed with this robe. I'm gonna do like very light and minimal skincare because I want to go lay down and just relax. But I have my Osea hyaluronic sea serum. I just ran out of my Good Molecules hyaluronic acid, but I love this one too. I was kind of like alternating them because I'm like out of both, but it's okay. But I actually just finished watching the Vile Files podcast. It's funny because when I was cooking, I have this little like phone stand that I use. Like when I cook, I'll just like scroll through like TikTok, and I kept seeing, of course, like I'm sure anybody has been seeing all these videos of Nick Vile's podcast with Gypsy Rose. And I was like, you know what? I'm cooking. I have nothing else to watch. Like, let me at least like play this whole podcast because I am very interested, right? So I put it on, and just like all of us are, I'm sure, this might be a controversial topic. And if you disagree with me, feel free to let me know that you disagree with me, because I am open to a discussion in the comments, because I just want to know like what you're thinking, like what you're feeling, like you agree or disagree with me, because I am just so, I guess, enthralled with this case like everybody is. The hell was that? I have no idea what that was, and I'm a little freaked out. I don't even know if the camera caught whatever noise that was. Our front door is literally like right here. So that was so weird. But as I was saying, I'm a little like freaked out now. I'm gonna use moisturizer. This is my favorite, the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Very moisturizing, perfect for this time of year. But anywho, as I was saying, a controversial topic. If you disagree or agree, please let me know, because I'm super interested to hear what you have to say. I just feel like Gypsy Rose is not as innocent as she's like portraying herself to be. Don't get me wrong, like yes, she was a victim of the Munchausen by proxy. Like, I am not downplaying what she went through. Like, that girl went through some horrible stuff, but it didn't have to go down the way it went down, you know what I mean? And I just feel like she didn't commit like the murder, but she's the reason why the murder happened, you know? It's just weird, and I don't know what to think. Like, she's become this like overnight sensation, like influencer, public figure. Like, her social media has like taken off and like blown up. I'm pretty sure she might get sponsored soon. I have no idea. Like, it is just like the truly like wildest thing ever, and I don't know like what to think or to believe like myself. I don't want to tell you I don't believe her, but I just think it's like whatever is like going on, like how the media is like pushing this like fame on her is like just a little bit too much in like my eyes. And don't get me wrong, the girl deserves to live her life. Like, she went through hell and back. Like, she deserves to like live her life, but does it make it right at the end of the day? I don't know. It's just, very, very weird case. And obviously I've watched The Act, I've watched the documentary, the one that she did, I don't remember what it's called, the documentary that she was in, and it's just like truly insane, the whole thing. And I feel so bad for her in the situation, but I don't know. And also like her husband, something about him is just like not mixing with me. I don't know what it is. I'm getting my hair stuff. I don't know like what is up with her husband, but throughout the whole interview, like where he was on, because half of the interview on Files was with Gypsy and like Nick Viall and his fiance. It was just them and Gypsy, and then like halfway through they brought her husband out, and like I feel like the whole time like he wanted to be talking, like he kept cutting her off. I even seen TikToks where he like blatantly cuts her off in like interviews and things, and I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe he's like team Gypsy, he's like ride or die Gypsy, but it's just a little suspicious. Oh, by the way, for my hair, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In plus keratin. This stuff is amazing. And also have to use my Olaplex bonding oil number 7. Stuff is really good too, but I don't know, it's just the whole thing, it's just so weird, and I just don't know what to think, you know. So I'm gonna stop talking about it because that's obviously a very controversial topic at the moment, you know. But I don't know, I just don't think like she's as innocent as like she's letting on. But let me know your thoughts down below. I'm super interested to hear what you have to say. But I just took a shower. It's currently right now, what time is it? 9:29. I mentioned it a little bit in the beginning of this vlog. Today is Thursday. We're supposed to get like this crazy like Arctic freeze on Sunday night, and I was trying to hold out to wash my hair like up until Saturday because I wanted to have like clean hair and like freshly shaved legs and the whole 9 yards. Maybe on Sunday night, I don't even know if I'll like wash my hair then because it might be like so cold I'm not gonna want to do it. I don't know, but I was like trying to hold out, but I was like, I cannot hold out any longer. Like my hair feels disgusting, so I had to wash it. I'm gonna let it air dry and then go in with my Dyson, but it had to be done tonight. And also, if you don't live in Texas and you're like, why is she freaking out like about some cold weather? Texas is not equipped to handle weather like below freezing. And if you remember 2021, February 2021, when it snowed, traumatizing experience. Beautiful, so beautiful, so traumatizing. It was like crazy. We were out with power and water for 3 days. Truly scary. Like so many people died. Like it was just like a horrible thing. And of course, because like people are using like energy like crazy, our grid is not equipped for it, so they were doing like rolling blackouts to conserve energy. And oh my god, it was just like a freaking shit show. And they're predicting that it's gonna be nowhere near as bad, but still bad obviously. So I think tomorrow I am going to go stock up on like water, like pantry things in case something were to happen. And our apartment sent out an email today like to be prepared and to like obviously like do our part, which is, you know, all the things. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. I might vlog. If I don't vlog here, I'll vlog on TikTok, so we'll see. But I'm going to change into my pajamas and start reading my book.